I saw one belly dancer try to give me a lap dance one time.
I was right there, by the way. I saw that. I was like, what is this? Where am I? Hello, belly dance sluts. I'm Magnolia. And today we're going to talk about something that I'm very shocked by. And something that's been going on in the belly dance community since I can remember, since I've been in it, long before that. It's pretty much been going on since the beginning of time. And that is slut shaming. And you may think in the belly dance community that other belly dancers probably don't slut shame other belly dancers, right? No, not true. Women like to shame other women for what they wear, no matter what the scenario is, belly dancers or otherwise. It happens pretty much in all scenarios. If you're a woman, you've probably experienced it. And I know I have, and every single woman that I know has experienced it. I'm smiling not because this is funny. I'm smiling because this is just so ridiculous to me. It's just so inaccurate and harmful and just hypocritical. I originally had another video planned for this week. It was going to be a day in the life of a real belly dancer, but a post on Instagram kind of blew up and it got my attention. So what post got me riled up today? Well, there is a pretty large Instagram belly dance page called Orientalissimo. Anyways, here it is. And they post a lot of belly dance videos and photos. So it's not just one person, it's like a group of people, and they post a lot of different belly dancers on it. They posted me before, they posted a lot of stuff. They posted, a few days ago, a video of a Russian dancer who is a professional dancer in Egypt. So she works in Egypt as a belly dancer. They posted one of her videos, and she is wearing a costume. Here's the photo. This is what it looks like. And this post has almost 300 comments on it. You might be thinking, oh, almost 300 comments. I bet it's a really great performance and these are all really awesome comments. No, you'd be wrong. Most of these comments out of 300 are shaming her for what she's wearing. They are saying that it's vulgar, disgusting, inappropriate, disrespectful, just on and on and on. It's all slut shaming, all of it. They're all shaming her for what she's wearing and saying it is disrespectful to the art form. Well, I'm here to correct that. Not because I know her. I don't know her. I've never met her. I have no connection with her at all. I've never spoken with her online. This issue is not specifically about her. This issue is much larger than that. It's that it happens in the community constantly, and it happens outside of the community as well. This is a larger issue than just belly dance, but we're going to use belly dance as a way to kind of talk about this. So here's some examples of the lovely comments other women and fellow belly dancers are saying to this professional belly dancer. Great, wonderful comments like, is this serious? You think this cheap, naked woman can represent Oriental dance? Disgusting. No style, no taste, no education, just striptease. Okay. Do you really need to dance naked? You shouldn't be that disrespectful. More of the inappropriate shit Dina and other real Egyptian dancers were talking about. Take this trash back to Europe. Wow. What a lovely person. This kind of dancing half-naked ruins the image of the art of belly dance. The costume's inappropriate and not decent. I'm really sorry to think that this is the image people would keep in mind. These comments just go on and on and on and on and on and on and on. I mean, it's just endless. And I want to say, there's a term that my friend Ellie just showed me today, which I think is perfect for this. It is disguised concern trolling. This is concern trolling, is basically what it is. They're pretending that they're upset about what she's wearing because we're not respecting the art of belly dance. But really, it is. Because belly dancers have been wearing revealing costumes for all time. There are plenty of professional Middle Eastern dancers throughout history who have been wearing more revealing costumes than this, as well as plenty of other dance forms like ballet that show more skin than this. You're seeing right now on the screen a lot of different examples of belly dancers throughout history who are wearing these costumes. The belly dancers that I'm showing you in these photos are respected professional belly dancers of the Middle Eastern, North African, and Turkish region. So these are real belly dancers. I also like to point out that Dina, the belly dancer who we all love and who has much respect, has dealt with controversy about what she wears for her entire career. Tons of media outlets have criticized what she wears for her entire career, but we still respect her. Why? Because it's the woman's choice. So let's take that point a little further. Let's talk even a little further about, is this disrespectful to the art of belly dance? Is this disrespectful to the culture? Now, this video was taken in Egypt. She dances in Egypt. So I thought this was a perfect opportunity to bring in an Egyptian to talk about this. So special guest time. Welcome, special guest, my boo-boo, my husband, Ahmed. Ahmed, can you tell us where you're from?
Well, first of all, I would like to point out that I'm glad to be a special guest in my own house. And,
You're welcome.
Second of all, my nationality is Egyptian. My parents were born in Egypt. I was born here, but my parents were Egyptian.
Yeah, and you've been to Egypt multiple times.
Yes.
And pretty much your whole family, except for a couple, live in Egypt.
Yes.
And you've seen belly dancers in Egypt.
Yes.
And you've seen belly dancers on TV in your home growing up with your parents.
Yes.
And you've heard your parents talk about belly dancers and your family talk about belly dancers.
Yeah.
Okay, and you're married, did you know, to a belly dancer?
No, this is first time I heard of this.
Surprise! So in your opinion, is what she is wearing, or any other dancers that I've shown you, these costumes, are any of them offensive or disrespectful to the art of belly dance in your opinion?
No, I don't think so. They're still belly dancing. They're still belly dancing respectively. They're still pretty covered. They're just regular. I don't see anything wrong with it. I mean, the woman who danced at my parents' wedding, when they showed the pictures of my parents' wedding, was way more scandalous than what she's wearing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think the issue with it is that it's sheer clothing.
Like, because the fabric is sheer?
Yeah, the fabric is sheer, so it looks like lingerie, maybe?
But there's lots of dancers, like, that use sheer fabric. I mean,
Or
chiffon.
like mesh. Yeah.
Yeah, or mesh. I mean, that's used in a lot of costumes. Not only in belly dance, but in a lot of stuff. And I mean, like we saw, her entire chest is covered. She's wearing, like, dance underwear.
Yeah.
So it's covered, like, this whole well, you can't see what I'm pointing to, but, like, the whole bottom section is covered with, she's wearing underwear. She's not butt naked underneath there, you know? Like, what would be crossing the line, in your opinion?
So the thing about belly dance is it's sensual and not sexual. We've talked about that a lot on this channel.
Right.
And, belly dance doesn't mimic the act of sex. It mimics the sensuality of a woman or sensuality of people.
Yeah, because there's male belly dancers too. So.
Right. When you bring sex into it, that's when you are starting to disrespect the art, I think.
Okay.
That's my opinion.
So it's more about the way that you dance than about what you're wearing.
Right. If she was humping a pole, like on stage, right? Like licking
Okay.
a lollipop, that's one thing.
That would be the line.
I saw one belly dancer try to give me a lap dance one time.
Well, she wasn't actually a belly dancer.
No, she wasn't.
She was a student, and she was not educated correctly.
Right.
Right. I was right there, by the way. I
Yeah.
saw that. I was like, what is this? Where am I? But again, she's not a professional belly dancer.
Right.
She was a student. It wasn't about what she was wearing at all. It had nothing to do with
Had
it.
nothing to
It
do
was
with
about how she was behaving. And it's more about, in my opinion, as someone who's been studying this dance for quite a long time, it's more about the appropriateness of your venue. She's using Egyptian music. She's in an Egyptian venue. She's wearing a costume, honestly, that is no different than what we've seen throughout history. The clubs are hot and smoky, and honestly, you get more attention for having more crazy costumes. I mean, a part of your act as a performer is what you look like.
Yeah, her costume was cool.
Oh, I love it. I think it's gorgeous. But people who are saying that they're upset because she's being disrespectful, that is bullshit. All right, thank you very much, sir, for your professional opinion.
Thanks for inviting me to my own home.
You're welcome! Women should not be judging other women for what they are wearing. We have to fight that already enough as it is, and we need to be on each other's sides. We need to be supporting each other, lifting each other up, and defending each other. It is not anyone else's business what someone puts on their body. It's their body, it's their choice, how they want to dress it, how they want to express it, how they want to expose it. And to be honest, I don't understand how what someone else wears affects you that deeply. Why do you care so much what someone else wears? If it, as we've shown with history and having an actual Egyptian talk about it, if it is not disrespecting the art, why do you care? Think about it. A lot of this has to do with people's own insecurities, or their own fear of failure, or their own shame of not being strong enough or confident enough to do what they want to do. It's honestly none of their business what other women wear or how they express their body. I put on this low-cut top because I wanted to wear it. I like this top, it's cute, it's comfy, and they're my boobs, so I can put on them whatever I want. It's freedom. There's so many women and men that have fought in our history for women to have the freedom to do things like wear this shirt. Remember, there used to be a time when showing your ankles, you would get slut-shamed for. Do you want to be on that side of history? I don't think so. Honestly, this is all just more of the same antiquated ideas of trying to control women's bodies. And I'm really appreciative of you all that are supportive of my content and other belly dance content and help with that fight as well. It is great. We need it. It's wonderful. But at the end of the day, a body is just biology and doesn't really matter. This is just fat. This is just an elbow. That's just an ankle. This is just a belly button. A belly button just means I had an umbilical cord attached to me, so I'm not an alien. That's really all it's about. So thank you so much for watching and supporting this content. If you enjoyed this, please hit the subscribe button down below. It really helps me out. And you can find more videos like this in my belly dance informational playlist down below. Thanks so much. Stay slutty.